Hello, my name is Dominic Acosta, and the skill I chose is foraging. So, foraging is going out in the wild and identifying, picking, and eating any uncultivated foods not grown by any humans. At first, I chose it thinking it was foraging, being familiar with welding and construction, but I quickly realized that it is something very different. It is an essential skill to learn, and at one point, it was a necessary part of our civilization. I ended up falling in love with being out in the nature and feeling more connected to Mother Earth by gathering the fruits she has to offer. It was a part of everyday life for our primitive ancestors, as many had to learn to forage and scavenge plants and berries to eat and bring back to their tribes and families. Nowadays, it's a great skill to learn because it provides fresh fruits and vegetables for free, and it is one of the best ways to find foods exempt of pesticides and other chemicals littered in shelves of grocery stores today. Being outside in nature, you have to be far from any pollution from cars and humans, so it's best to be prepared when you're going out and foraging. Some necessary tools needed are a good pair of gloves, hiking boots or a sturdy pair of closed-toed walking shoes, some scissors to cut from branches and stems, some bags to store the foods, and a first aid kit for any emergencies that may occur. It would also be smart to bring a smartphone and a map to make sure you don't get lost. On the smartphone, there are also great apps you can use that can help you safely identify different plants and let you know which ones are safe to eat. Be sure to also bring plenty of water and something to snack on in case you get hungry. So here are some pics of me actually going out and foraging. This is at Baylands, trying to find some fruits and vegetables. This is a pomegranate tree I took a picture of. I only had one pomegranate on it. This is me in Baylands in the wild again. That's a plantain tree. These are great areas to find fruits and vegetables right by creeks, as things tend to grow when they're near a body of water. This is a lemon tree. That is some peaches right there. Some more oranges I found. And this is I found some dragon fruit by my in-laws' house. This is probably the only one I was able to eat while finding. That's just me with my proper PPE, and that's how the dragon fruit looked when it was cut open. It's just a video of me cutting it open right here. So yeah. These are some mushrooms that I found and some fungi. And that brings me to the caution. So when you're foraging, you always want to stay clear of any mushrooms or fungi. Do not touch them unless you know it's not poisonous to you. Like I said, there's many apps you could use that you could take pictures of plants and it'll tell you exactly what it is. So try not to touch anything that you aren't familiar with. So there's tons of different tools and resources to help you get started with foraging. There's websites like frawlingfruits.org, which is a database where other users have input foods that they found in the wild. There's tons of great books. I found some in the parenting and kids section of the library. And there's websites you could look up. You could always use Google to help you identify certain foods and which ones are safe to eat and not. And just most importantly, you just need to know what you're eating. So just research on the foods that you find.